Look at those legs walking in, everybody. No need to change your dial. Everything is totally normal here. I promise you, because those legs belong to the one and only Jamie Brickhouse is here talking about his show called I Favor My Daddy, A Tale of Two Sissies, which is going to be playing at Art Vallarta.
Thank you, Brent. I'm thrilled to be here.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Oh, I love Puerto Vallarta. I've been coming here since I was in high school.
Oh, wow.
So just a couple years then.
Yeah, exactly.
Flattery will get me everywhere. So, of course, you're here on Voices of Vallarta, and I welcome everybody to the show. So let's get to it, because we got 10 minutes together, and I want to cover a lot about the show because we want to learn about it. So, first off, Jamie, you've had a fascinating career as a writer and a storyteller. What was the specific moment or realization that made you decide your family story needed to be a stage performance?
When my parents died.
Didn't expect that.
Because I could tell their story with impunity. But I think actually if they were around to see it, they would love the show. And, you know, this show is my second show, I Favor My Daddy, A Tale of Two Sissies. My first show, which I did here last year, was Dangerous When Wet, Booze, Sex, and My Mother. And so that was about my mother, but it was adapted from my memoir of the same title. And I think the moment came when I was growing up, to tell you the truth, and my parents, who were larger than life figures, if you know the play and the movie Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, they had that kind of marriage where they would bicker a lot. And I remember my father would say, "Are you writing this down, Jamie? This is good. This is good material. This is good material." And then my mother would say, "Don't write about me until after I'm gone." So they planted the seeds that they knew they were giving me good material. So by the time I got sober and my mother died and I was ready to write, that was the moment.
Well, I'm glad that they're getting each postmortem equal airtime. That's probably very important to them right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you better believe it, yes.
Absolutely. That would cause some issues, I think.
I think they're glad that they got their own separate show.
Yeah.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. All right, so this show is titled I Favor My Daddy, right?
Right.
And then Tales of Two Sissies, correct?
I Favor My Daddy, A Tale of Two Sissies.
All right, so tell me, for those unfamiliar with the term favor in this context, what does it mean for you?
Well, it's a very Southern term to say you favor your daddy, you favor your mother, you favor your sister, and meaning that you look like them.
Mm-hmm,
and I never really thought I looked like my father until after he died, and I was home for several weeks. And I grew up in a small town in Texas where they knew everybody, and I would run into people, and they would say, "I'm so sorry about your father. You know you favor your daddy." And then I went and looked in the mirror, and I was, nearly 50 then, and I thought, oh my God, I am turning into my father. But it's a deeper, so it means that on the superficial, but it's a deeper level in that I favor him not just physically, but from my talents and my weaknesses, alcoholism, homosexuality, because I do think he was gay and never realized it. And my talent for writing and performing comes from him, that he never realized either.
Interesting. This is crazy.
Very interesting. So at least I'm also from the South, and at least they're not saying "bless your heart," because we know that's not a nice term.
No, it's not.
Because I usually get "bless your cold little heart."
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that a lot. So at least you got that one. So let's talk about the subtitle here: "A Tale of Two Sissies." You alluded to it just now, but how did you and your father both embody that term? Maybe different, maybe similar.
Well, I am the only child of my father, and so I'm living proof that my parents had sex at least once during their 44-year marriage. But I started questioning his sexuality shortly after I came out in my late teens, and there were little clues along the way over the years that told me that he might also be gay, and that that might be something I inherited from him. And when I first did the show, the first couple of productions, it was just called I Favor My Daddy. And then I had the brilliant idea of a play on the Charles Dickens title, A Tale of Two Cities, turning it into A Tale of Two Sissies, because it's our story. And that's how the title came about.
So interesting. So now, he has passed. Did you ever have that conversation with him? Like, hey, Dad, I know this and this is about me.
That is a very pivotal point in the show.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'm not going to reveal it here.
Okay.
But that was a burning question for me that I wanted to ask him, and it's part of the journey of the show. Is will I ask him that, and what is his answer going to be when I do?
If you want to find
That's
out, go see the
interesting.
show. I like that.
Now-
Don't give away all the details.
Right. Now I want to go watch the show, and I will be there Friday. I cannot
wonderful.
wait.
Opening night.
Yes, opening night, of course. I know you've been doing storytelling for about 10 years, and
Yeah.
that's incredible.
Actually, 20 almost.
And you do 20, really? Okay, and you do a lot of humor to bridge this gap of this type of conversations, correct? So do you have any other surprises for us in the show besides this big one?
Yeah, well, my stepbrother, Ronnie, my mother had 2 sons before she married my father, and so I have 2 half-brothers, and there's one brother, Ronnie, or Ron the Roofer, and he's this Texas redneck, and he's kind of marches to the beat of his own drummer, and he's quite a personality, and he comes to life. I bring him to life on stage, and there's a eulogy that he gives in the show that is both hilarious and also gut-wrenching. So it's always a big point that the audiences connect with in the show.
Lots of surprises for this show. I'm excited.
Absolutely. So tell me, Art Vallarta, you mentioned off camera, or maybe at the beginning of the interview, that you've been coming here for a while. How does it make you feel performing in Art Vallarta? Do you feel like your show is more accepted here? Is it the same as everywhere else? Or does Art Vallarta hold a special place for you in terms of places you perform in the world?
It holds a special place for me, period, because I love it here. I love the people here. And I am thrilled that I found a stage to start performing here. And the audience connect with it because there's a huge gay community, and so the gay community of all ages really connect with my shows and my stories about family. But I've also found that straight folks and a lot of expat Texans, of which there are many here,
And both of
love
those.
my show because I'm from Beaumont, Texas. So.
I love it. I'm from Texas and I'm straight. So
Yeah,
I'm right
there
in
you
your
go. You
wheelhouse.
are my core audience.
I am your core. So you just got this audience of straight Texans. I love it.
Yes.
Very
Well, I
well.
like to say that my audience is the Will and Grace crowd.
Oh, okay, nice.
Gay men and straight women and some straight men like yourself.
There you go.
There you go. Well, I love it that you're going to be doing this at Art Vallarta and that you found a stage there. It's going to be on March 13, 14, March 20th, and March 21st.
Right, which are all
correct?
Friday, Saturday.
That's perfect.
7 p.m.
And so after this Vallarta visit that you have all the way from New York, do you have anything else going on for you?
I am going to be in Montreal next month doing a different kind of storytelling show, and I'm doing my 3rd show, Pearl Necklace, which I just did a run of it in New York City at a cabaret club there called Pangea, and I've got some upcoming dates in the fall, and I also might be back in San Miguel next year, which I
nice.
performed there a few times before.
Very active, very active.
Yes.
Okay, so definitely our audience should keep their eye out for Pearl Necklace. Hopefully maybe that one will make its way around to Vallarta as well. We'll see what happens. But I guess we just need to remind everybody the important part, like where can people get their tickets if they haven't got many at them yet? Are there any meet and greets planned? What else are you doing in Vallarta as well?
Well, I am definitely going to see my dear friend Hedda Lettuce's show on Thursday.
Oh, we love Head of Lettuce.
Yes, we love Hedda Lettuce too. And next Thursday, and she's a big part of why I keep coming back to Puerto Vallarta. And but the show, the important part, it's at Art Vallarta Theater in the Zona Romantica, and you can get your tickets online at Art Vallarta Theater /Jamie, Jamie. And you can also buy them at the door, but I suggest that you get them in advance so that it doesn't sell out, or so that it does sell out.
Absolutely. That's what we want. Yeah.
We love it. We love it.
That's awesome. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but thank you so much. I think we really did cover you very completely. I think your show sounds amazing. I know Jesse will get back to us and tell us all about it, and we cannot wait.
I can't wait either. Thank you so much,
Thanks
Jesse and
for
Brent.
coming by.
Absolutely.
In heels.
Yes, ma'am. And
if
I will
you
be
would like
performing
to be
heels.
here in Jamie's seat, but maybe not in his heels, or maybe in his heels. That's totally up to you. But you can be on Voices of Vallarta anytime you like. Just contact us at CP VES News, and we'll get back to you. And let us know what you want to do and get on Voices of Vallarta. Just scan that code on the screen.